Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of my DevLog for From Above. In the first episode, I showed you the main gameplay part of the game, what I'm planning to do with it. And I also discussed with you what I will do in the next week. So in the previous week, I was first identifying what is causing that at the end of the game it is being unplayable, and it turned out that I was basically having the template wall in the scene. I wasn't actually removing that, so that's quite a hilarious discovery. After that I started to implement a new generator which I was planning to use as each of the wall levels on the y-axis. So this object is basically creating 3 slots, one on the left, one on the right, and one in the middle below the 2 other. The one below is basically the score slot, so if you are moving between the left and the right, you will definitely hit the middle one and you will earn your well-deserved score. After I finished the wardrobe generator class, I was also thinking about it. I want these walls to be moving, so I instantly created a new animator component and animated all the slots. This way I was able to get a result where all of the blocks were moving in the same direction at the same time, which was kind of disturbing. But at least I got to the point where I need to touch only one part of the code, and with modifying the animator speed I was able to get a nice randomized movement with each of the blocks, and now the player can navigate through those. Also, we were thinking to implement some blocks where the player can land temporarily to refill the fuel for the ship without colliding to any killing walls. So we added it to the generator as well. These are the green tiles or green blocks which you may see on the video. Somewhere in the middle of the week I received the model for the ship, so I started to implement it. The actual logic behind the new model is the same with the prototype ship. So the nozzle will rotate in a way that you will get the necessary force to go to the left or go to the right. So it will rotate against that direction. I'm planning to use the 4 legs of the ship to utilize a braking force from them. So I'm planning to create an animation where the ship is landing on the 4 legs, and with the flexible arms or legs it will do an additional braking, so you can use a little bit more force when you are landing. After the ship was added to the game, I was starting to create some kind of background which I can use at least for the testing, because what I was using is a simple color, a blue color for the background, and while it was really boring, it also didn't create the feeling that the ship is moving up or down. it was a little hard to test with. So I came up with a little particle system which randomly generates a couple of half-transparent particles, and I can see now my velocity, whether if it's a negative or a positive on the y-axis. And also I started to think about how the background should look like. I'm playing with the idea of generating a dummy terrain around the landing platform. Also, I'm thinking about what will be used as the moving obstacle in the sky. So this was the progress from the last week. I will come back on the next week with hopefully some more interesting parts. I also wanted to mention that I changed a little bit on the video how I do it, because for me at least those kind of devlogs are more interesting, where the developer shows the actual development process. So this is why you are seeing in the background the development process very sped up. I hope you like it. Please comment if you like it or not. So until next time, please hit the like button or subscribe if you like the content. We will see each other next week.